Hello students, I am Sunny sir from Mahdi English School. This video is for class 2 subject science. So every day as before we begin with our video, we discuss some of the important measures that are to be taken by all of us during these days. That is, you must cover your face, your mouth with a mask. See that your nose and your mouth is properly covered with that mask whenever you go outside. You must keep a handkerchief with you in your pocket wherever you go out, or even if you are at home, see that you have a handkerchief with you in your pocket. Wash your hands 10 times in a day. If possible, wash it at every hour during the day, even before and after eating, and at every hour during the day. Keep your surroundings neat and clean. Maintain cleanliness around your place because cleanliness is next to godliness. Take care of yourselves and take special care of the elders in your family. Before we continue, let us read a thought. Winners are not people who never fail, but people who never quit. So, as you can see over here, an ant who is trying to carry the heavy load of wood, it does not quit, it does not give up. So, it will win definitely. Same way, if you take inspiration from this small creature, how heavy load it is carrying, which is impossible for her, it is next to impossible, but still she does not give up, she never quits, so she becomes a winner finally. So if you want to be winner, you don't want to be a failure, then you should never quit, you should keep trying, and finally you will be successful. The contents that we are going to study in today's video, lesson number 5, bones and muscles, that we have been studying. We have already completed the lesson in the previous video. Today we shall first have the recap of the previous video, what we have done in the previous video. I will show you again at a quick glance. Then we will learn the keywords and summary of the lesson, the important points that we have learned in the lesson that comes in keywords and summary, and you have to write down along with the video. The keywords which I will show you are to be written in your rough notebook along with the video, and then we will solve some worksheet, some interesting worksheet based on the lesson bones and muscles. So let us begin with the recap, and then we will see the keywords and summary of the lesson. And before that, I want you to be ready with your notebooks, pencils and erasers. So first you have to give the heading Unit 3 Human Body. First you have to give the heading of Unit 3. We have completed Unit 1 and Unit 2 that were about plant life and animal life, and this is Unit number 3. Total there are 5 units in your textbook. This is Unit number 3, Human Body. In this unit we are learning about human body. So first you will write this heading. After that you will write the name of the lesson, that is bones and muscles. Give the heading BONES, bones, and MUSCLES, muscles. So your heading of the lesson should be given bones and muscles in the new line, and the subheading that you should give, the first line of the page you will write down keywords of the lesson. So first we are learning the keywords, means the important points in the lesson that we have learned. So the subheading that you will give is keywords of the lesson. Let us see some 2 or 3 very important points that we must remember, which we have learned in this lesson, that are called the keywords, the important words of the lesson. So I hope you have written this heading in your notebook and you have also given the subheading. Right? Now let us see the next. Okay, so the first point, you have to note down the whole sentence. I used to tell you that you will not write the whole sentence, but these are very small sentences and this is the quick revision of the lesson. So write down the whole sentence. What is the whole sentence that you will write down? The first one, the framework of bones in our body is called skeleton. What is skeleton? the first important point that we are learning about from the lesson. We have learned the framework of bones in our body is called skeleton. skeleton, skeleton. As you can see over here, the image of skeleton is given. This is the image of the skeleton. The bones are arranged in the framework. This arrangement of bones, as you can see how the boy is able to stand because of his bones, because of his skeleton, that is called his framework. How the bones are arranged in a sequence. That sequence, that framework of bones in our body is called skeleton. So you have to write the whole sentence. You will not write the single word, but you have to write the whole sentence, and you will speak along with me. I am going to repeat each sentence twice, so you have to speak 2 times with me. First you have to listen to me, and then 2 times you have to repeat along with me. The framework of bones in our body is called skeleton. Repeat with me. The framework of bones in our body is called skeleton. You have to write this line. You need not draw this. You don't have to draw. You just have to write down this point. So this is the first keyword of the lesson, skeleton. Next, so keyword number 2, that is joint. What are joints? We have learnt in the lesson that joints are something which will connect your body, which will keep your body joined. So let us read and write along with the video. The place where 2 or more bones join together is called joint. So here you can see the image. Here, see, the 2 bones are joined together. Here you can see your arm, your hand. This is joined over here. So this place is called joint. Even over here, this is joint. All the arrows which you can see in the image, these are joints. This is wrist joint. So speak along with me. The place where 2 or more bones join together is called a joint. So there are 2 bones which are connected, which are joined with each other over here. So that place is called a joint. Joint, joint. There are many joints in human body. So here let us read and learn the definition. What is a joint? The place where 2 or more bones are joined together, that is called joint. Speak along with me. The place where 2 or more bones join together is called a joint. I hope you have written this second keyword in your notebook and you have understood what is the meaning of a joint. This is the second important point in the lesson that we have learnt. Then the third most important point that we have learnt in the lesson is about posture. The spelling is Posture, posture. Now let us read what is the definition. The position of our body when we stand, sit or walk is called posture. Repeat with me. I will speak twice and you have to speak along with me. The position of our body when we stand, sit or walk is called posture. Again, the position of our body when we stand, sit or walk is called our posture. So we have already learnt about posture in the previous video. See how the boy is sitting over here and see how he is sitting over here. So this one is obviously wrong posture. The cross mark you can see, the red color cross mark you can see means it is the wrong way of sitting. If you sit like this, your back will pain. You will have a back pain. And if you sit straight like this boy, then you will never have back pain. So this is the correct posture. This is wrong posture. You should sit straight and upright like this, and that is called your posture. In short, the position, how you sit, you have to, when you stand, or when you sit or when you are walking, you have to be straight. Your back should be erect. So that is the correct posture. Next, now we shall read the summary. In summary, you have to write down the points which I tell you, which I just underline. Please understand the summary of the lesson properly. What is the meaning of the word summary? Summary includes all the important points that we have learnt in the lesson. All the things that we have learnt in the lesson at a glance. In short, we are having the revision of all the important points that we have learnt in the lesson. So the first important point that we have learnt, our body has a framework of bones called the skeleton. So we have already seen what is a skeleton, that our body has a framework. Framework means arrangement. All the bones are arranged like this, as you can see, in proper order, so we can stand, sit or walk. That arrangement of the bones, how the bones are arranged properly in everyone's body, that framework of bones is called the skeleton. That is how the skeleton is made up of. It is made up of 206 bones. It is the framework of bones, and that is why our body can do all the work and we can play and do our work, and that framework of bones is called skeleton. Then second important point that we have learnt, bones support and protect the soft inner body parts. What do the bones do? They support and they protect. What do they support? Support means they give help, and they protect means they take care of the soft inner body parts. So bones support and protect the soft inner body parts. Some of our body parts are very delicate, they are very soft. If you get hurt over there, it will pain a lot. So that body parts are very soft. Like our eyes are there, they are soft. If you get hurt, you might start crying, the water might start rolling, tears might start rolling out of your eyes. So that is soft body part, your eyes. There are many other soft body parts, inner body parts, which you cannot see. So bones will support and take care of that soft body parts that we have learnt in the lesson. Next, the third important point that we have learnt, the place where two or more bones join together is called a skeleton. So here we have already seen what are joints in our body. There are so many joints in the human body. The place where two or more bones join together is called a joint. Two bones are joined together and that is called joint. We have seen over here what are joints. Let us check again. See, these are joints. The place where two bones meet each other like this, that place is called a joint. Then next important point, our bones are covered with muscles. Muscles help us move our bones. So one more important point about our muscles. What do muscles do? Muscles cover our bones. They are covering our bones and they help us to move our bones. What is the work of muscles in our body? See, there are over 600 muscles in the human body, and muscles cover the skeleton. Muscles cover the bones and they help us to move our bones. So we can do all the work, like we can stand up, sit down, we can walk, all the things we can do because muscles cover our bones. Muscles help the bones to move, and that is how our body is made up. Our body is made up of both the things, that is bones and muscles. They both work in harmony, they both work together. Next, the next important point, the bones and muscles of our body work together to help us move, work and play. So as I told you, the bones and muscles of our body, they work together. If they don't work together, we cannot do any work. But our bones and muscles work together, and that's why we can do all these things. We can move, we can work, and we can also play. What all things we can do? We can move, work and play, because bones and muscles of our body work together. They work in harmony, they work together, so we can move, we can work and we can play. Next, we must exercise and eat healthy food every day to make our bones and muscles strong. So, we have learned about exercising, we have learned about healthy food. The importance of these two is a lot in our life. If you exercise regularly, if you eat healthy food regularly, then your bones and muscles will always be strong. So what do you have to do? You have to eat exercise. You have to exercise daily, and you have to eat healthy food every day. If you take care of these two things, then your bones and muscles will always be very strong. Next, one more last important point in the lesson we have learnt: a good posture keeps our body in proper shape. So if your posture is good, then the body will be in proper shape. Like you can see the man who has a good body, who is in proper shape. If you sit straight, if you walk straight, if you stand straight, then your body will be in proper shape. You will have a good body, you will have a healthy body. But for that you have to keep a good posture. And what is posture? The position of your body. You have to keep the straight position. Stand straight, sit straight, and walk straight. Then your body will have a proper shape. So these are the important points that we have learned in the lesson. Now let us quickly have the recap of the previous video, what we have learned, and then we'll solve the worksheets. In the previous video, we had learnt about the posture. What have I told you? I had told you that the posture when you sit straight, your back should be straight, is the correct posture. But when your back, you bend your neck. When you sit with your back like this, it is incorrect posture. You should never sit like this. This is the correct way of sitting. Your head should be straight along with your back. This is the correct posture. Then we had seen what is the meaning of posture. The position of your body when you sit, walk, or stand is called your posture. That is what I had told you. You should sit straight, walk straight, and stand straight. After that, we had seen that which type of posture is good for our body. So in that I had told you we should always keep a straight and upright posture. Straight and upright. What is the meaning? Straight means like this, in one line. Upright means you have to sit straight. This is in one line. This is the called straight and upright posture. This is bend down. You should not bend down like this and go very close to the screen. It will harm your eyes and it will also make your back pain. So this is the correct posture. You should sit straight, and that is the meaning of a good posture. Then I had also told you that good posture helps us to stay healthy. If your posture is good, you will always keep smiling. Your face will always be happy. But if your posture is bad, you will always be very sad. Then it keeps our body in proper shape. We had learned that our posture is good, then the shape of our body will be very good. After that, do you have a good posture? I had asked you that which one is the good posture. This one, the middle one. Your head should be straight, your hands should be straight, your legs should be straight. And what is the name of this posture? Balanced upright posture. Means your head, hands and legs should be in one line, not like this. These two are incorrect postures, because your hand should be straight with your head and leg. This is how you stand, and this is a good posture. Then posture while studying, you should never bend down and write while studying. You have to sit straight like this boy while writing on the table. Never ever bend down. Then we had seen while reading or tying shoelaces, you should sit like this at straight, not like this. Your legs should not be in this position. It should be straight. Even while tying shoelaces, never bend down. While tying the shoelaces, never bend down. Keep your leg on some support and tie your shoelaces. After that, while watching television, never go close to the television screen. It will affect your eyes. It will affect your backbone. See, you should sit at back. You should sit straight, and you must keep a pillow or something over here. See that you keep a pillow over here, a soft pillow you can keep for the support of your back so that your back does not pain. Never sit like this, never bend down towards the screen. Then correct sitting position, how to sit, you have to sit straight with your legs straight and keep your face away from the screen. Same way like over here it is given how your back should be straight, your leg should also be straight. Never sit like this. See, your legs are not straight over here, but this is how, these are the two correct postures how you can sit. Then keep your back straight while walking. It is very necessary for everyone. See, these two are wrong. The stomach is in front, there is a wrong posture given over here. You should not walk like this, stomach outside, here your back outside. This is also incorrect. You should not bend down while walking, you should not lean backward while walking, and this is the correct position how to walk. While walking, your back should be straight with your head and legs. You have to just walk straight and upright posture. This is the correct way. Then we had seen the benefits of the good posture. You have a good personality, it will improve your mood and it will make you look more powerful. Then the benefits of good posture and disadvantages of bad posture: you will have headache, you will not be able to focus on anything, low immunity power. But if your posture is correct, straight, aligned, then you will never face any of these problems. Then you had seen how is your posture, how about your kids, is your posture correct like this girl, is it straight or like this boy? So you should keep the posture like this girl, and poor posture will affect your health. So always keep your posture good. While you are sleeping on your back, one side is ideal. See that you sleep straight in one single position. This is the ideal position for sleeping, and avoid sleeping on your stomach and see that you sleep straight. This will also benefit your health and it will not let your health worsen. Now here is the worksheet for you. Match the following. So let us do this match the following. We have to match the names of the body parts along with the pictures of the body parts that are given over here. So the first one, can you identify this body part? Which body part is this? These are our legs. So where is the spelling of leg over here? Yes, it is over here, L-E-G, leg. So we have to match that body part with leg. That body part is leg. Then second one, what is this? Can you identify this body part? From this you can listen to others. This is an ear. Over here you can see the spelling E-A-R, ear. So let us match that body part, that is an ear. So as you can see, this is E-A-R, ear. Then what body part is this? With this you can write, you can read, you can turn the pages. What is this? This is your hand. So where is the spelling? Over here, H-A-N-D, hand. So let us match over there, H-A-N-D, hand. Then the next body part, see something which is there inside your mouth, from where you can taste. This is the thing which helps you for taste of the food. It gives you the taste. That is called your tongue, T-O-N-G-U-E, tongue. So let us match that with tongue. So here you can see the spelling, T-O-N-G-U-E, tongue. Then next, what is this? This is the most important part of the body. This is your head, H-E-A-D, head. So let us match that with the spelling of head which is given over here, H-E-A-D, head. Now coming back to right side, let us see what is this. This body part, this is something which you will use for holding the things like cup, or you can hold pen. Which is this body part? This is your palm, P-A-L-M, palm. So we have to match it over there, P-A-L-M, palm. So you have to learn the spelling, P-A-L-M, palm. Then next, which is this body part? It helps you to walk. You have this two in your body. This is your feet. See, here is the spelling, F-E-E-T, feet. So let us match that word with the image. So please learn the spelling F-E-E-T, feet. The singular is F-O-O-T, foot. F-E-E-T, feet means more than one, plural. Then this is something with which you can see. You can see the world with this. This is something which is very soft body part. It also has muscles inside it. These are your eyes. The first word in the box, eyes, 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 and we'll match it over here. These are your eyes. Next, this is something which gives you smell of different things. You can smell good and bad things around you. What is this? This is a nose, N-O-S-E, nose. Let us match that with the picture. So even learn the spelling of this body part, N-O-S-E, nose. This is your nose. And the last but not the least, this is the body part which is there on your face, the front body part below the nose. What is that thing? These are your lips. Over here the spelling of lips, it is given. Let us match it. So learn the spelling, L-I-P-S, lips. These are lips. We have it in pair. So how many body parts we have learned? Let us recall: eyes, nose, hand, head, palm, ear, leg, tongue, feet. We have learnt all these body parts in this worksheet. So the next worksheet, in this you have to write the answers which will be given in the boxes. You have to write the answers which are right over here. This is your body, and we have to label the different parts of our body. The arrows are given. Likewise, we have to label each and every body part. So let us begin very quickly. Which is this body part? This is ear, E-A-R, ear. Then what is this body part? This is your hair. Then what is this? These are your eyes. Then this is your nose. Then here you can see your mouth. This is your mouth. Then this is your shoulder. This body part is your shoulder. Here you can see your elbow. This is your elbow. Then this is your hand. This is your hand. Then what is this? This is your arm. Then next, this is your knee. There is a joint over here. This is your knee. Then this is your leg. Then this last one below, this is your foot. This one, it is your foot. Now let us label all the body parts, and then you have to write it. So you have to write along with me. E-A-R, ear. This is your ear. H-A-I-R, hair. E-Y-E, eye. N-O-S-E, nose. M-O-U-T-H, mouth. S-H-O-U-L-D-E-R, shoulder. E-L-B-O-W, elbow. Then A-R-M, arm. H-A-N-D, hand. L-E-G, leg. K-N-E-E, knee. Here is the joint, it is your knee. And F-O-O-T, foot. This the last one, it is your foot. So we have learned all these body parts. You have to remember the names of all the body parts that you have seen in this picture. You have to watch this video a second time, and all the things that we have learned today, that is keywords, summary. Then we have also learnt the previous lectures recap video about the posture. So please watch the video once again, solve the worksheets, and learn your lessons on time. Also, the advice which I have given you, you have to follow that advice. You have to keep your surroundings neat and clean, and you have to see that your each and every body part is neat and clean. You have to wear the mask on your face whenever you go outside. Then you have to keep your hands neat and clean. You can use sanitizer, or you can clean your hands. You can wash your hands with the soap. And see that you comb your hair every day. See that you keep a handkerchief in your pocket every day. Please take care of yourself. Thank you. Have a nice day.